Hello, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm at the water point because we have made a decision, a bit of a sad decision really, because we've had a lovely time there at lockdown. But instead of turning round today at the water point, we are going to move forwards. You're allowed to do that, just move from service point to service point. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to include that in my little cruise at the end today. But if you listen really carefully, I don't know if you can hear it, but there at the water point, and I noticed that this week, there's a beautiful song thrush that sits at the top of the tree and just sings its heart out. So I filmed that today for you. So I said last week or a couple of weeks ago about my working week and how I work on the Narrowboat, and I thought I'd show you some of that. So I teach live lessons of English to children overseas, young children overseas, 4 mornings a week, and it takes a good 25 to 30 minutes to set up the equipment, and I can have up to 45, 50 children tune into each lesson, and when we do trial lessons sometimes I can have up to 500 children live. So it's really important that I have a good internet reception and that we have enough power to power the lessons as they take place. So this morning I'm charging up the equipment, I'm charging up the batteries so I can do my lesson, and we just heard a high-pitched noise and it's the alternator belt has just gone, which means we can't charge up the engine. And I'm going to teach a live lesson, and we may not have enough power to get through the whole live lesson. So this is what actually working on a narrowboat can bring you. So we're on. Oh, it's all doing weird things. Deepest. Charge. Okay, yeah, so it says those things. Goodness knows what that means. Fortunately, I managed to get through the lessons and we had enough power to do that. New belt is on. There's a couple of leaves down there. New belt is on, and that's what we had to buy. Important that we have good internet, and you can see our internet mast here. We basically watched the Foxes Afloat's vlog on how they installed their internet, and we have got the same system on our boat, and we find it works really effectively, and you can see the little router box inside the boat here. And if it doesn't work so well, we use our phones. We've not had a problem at all. So watch that vlog if you're on a boat and you want to know which internet to install. It's a really good one. On his Zephyr, just photo bombing. And I also have to write and illustrate 20 books for a company in order to help children learn English. So I have to complete 1 book a month, and that means I'm often up against deadlines. So here I am on the way to the water point in a lock, trying to finish the illustrations to the 5th book in a series of books that I have written. So yeah, you can see it's quite a busy week, and I do a bit of consultancy work as well, so that keeps me really busy. However, you know, I still really get time to go out in the afternoons and enjoy my walks with Seth, who's sitting here patiently, and then that's when I start looking out for nature and wildlife. So what I really wanted to film this week is the great crested grebes, because I'm looking to see if they start to do their courtship dance. Fantastic to see, and it ends in a weed dance ceremony. I just have to develop some patience and wait for that one, but in the meantime I've been checking on Marsworth the swan, and I have managed to film some other lovely things that I've seen in nature this week. So here's Marsworth right at the front, and I was a bit worried about Marsworth to start with because I could see that the swans were pushing Marsworth out slightly, and look, that one just took a nip at Marsworth. and I thought, oh, here we go, I'm going to have to contact the Swan volunteers. It looks like it is being bullied. But watch Marsworth for a while and you'll see. Marsworth now knows how to look after itself. There we go. Back eating. Oh. Actually now I'm starting to feel a little bit concerned for all the other swans, because Marsworth seems to be having a good peck at all of their necks. So, conclusion, Marsworth is fine. So you might be thinking, where's Zephyr when I'm doing all of this? Well, Zephyr has a fear of the swans and prefers to wait in the distance.
Wow! But I did actually get to film the fantastic song thrush that you probably can hear in the background, and I've just got to share it with you because I just found it truly magical, and I hope you find it magical too. I've got to say a massive thank you to the comments who came forward and helped me with the suggestions for Zephyr and getting her in my little Alice, the rowing boat. So thank you so much. I haven't had time this week to put them into practice, but I will put them into practice. So I particularly thought the comment about the gym mat locking material was a really good idea. And I don't know why I didn't think about putting her in the boat first and holding the boat steady. Really, that's common sense, and I don't obviously have much of that. So yeah, thank you for your comments on that one. So the Mindful Cruise today is the cruise that we're about to go on, which is just carrying on forwards. So I'm going to film that now, and then I'll edit that all into the film. So it's time for you to sit back, relax and enjoy the Mindful Cruise. Have a lovely week, and please come and join me next week. Take care, bye.
along the old GU. Have you heard the song thrush along the old GU? By the Aylesbury services it likes to sing to you. As you fill your water tank and empty out your loo, song thrush chips and trills away along the old GU. It changes up its verses with each dull task you do, making mundane merry along the old GU. So boaters, pause a moment, let your ears imbue the concerto of this soloist along the old GU.